And hello everyone and welcome back to VDRL Season 5. Today with the absolutely interesting mystery track today. Today we are gonna have a new format in this league, and that is spinning a wheel to find out where the drivers will be racing today. So they don't have any time to practice or get normal setups or anything. They just have to go in as they would, and it could be Monaco, it could be anything that is on the wheel. It's gonna be 13 tracks that is not on the calendar. Speaking of calendars, I think I don't have calendars, but I can tell you the calendar. Just give me 1 second. So on the calendar things are that has already been done is Australia, Saudi Arabia, China, Italy, Austria and Netherlands have been already done. And then apart from today's race, we have Belgium in the next race, and then we have Qatar, and then Brazil, United States, and then Singapore as the closing stage in Season 5. But today we have the mystery track, which is going to be a wheel spin. It's going to be a wheel spin in, I think, some time. Hopefully, Akohor joins in, and then we can do the wheel spin. Or I don't know if it's already been decided that it's going to be Monaco, but yeah. So the team standings have changed a little bit. Alpine going up to the top, but not really though, because the Alpine and Red Bull team is both at 137 points. Tied at first place, which is a very interesting thing to see. But now with some new, as I can see in the lobby, some new changes in drivers. We have Mr. Kota and D-Mag pairing again in VDRL. It was Season 2, I think, when we had that pairing. It was in the Ferrari, who are third right now with 133 points, not that far behind. And then now we are getting the iconic duo, the constructor champion duo, with D-Mag and Kota both in the Red Bulls. And then apart from that, we have the two Kick Saubers with Sir Piastri and Vassa, both in the lobby. The two Alpines, both in the lobby, yes, Tim Boy and Marius. And then both Haas's, both Aston Martins, with Gabi, the Romanian. It's a new driver, and Protra is in the Aston Martin too, and then Meshu as the only driver who doesn't have a teammate yet in the lobby. As now we are hopefully gonna get Kota in the voice chat with me. Damn, bro. Yeah, I will wait. I will revert the track. Yeah, sure. But Kota needs to join the call first. So yeah, hopefully here's the driver standings. Also, Marius is still on top. Villusion is now not in the driver standings, unfortunately, because he has some things that he needs to do and cannot race in this championship anymore, unfortunately. Also, Threat Racer has joined the lobby in the Williams. And then Zandvoort was absolute chaos in the broadcasting, because my game crashed, but that's it is what it is. But as you can see, Infinity was the first guy to cross the line in first place, and then Powertwan and Kota both on the podium. And Lemarius was fourth, and Villusion closing out the top 5 and his last race in VDRL. As the track is gonna get revealed as soon as everybody joins the lobby, which we'll still have to wait for a little bit for it. And then if everyone joins, then we could have the wheel spin, which one of the tracks will be mine, my decision. So that will be interesting. I will take a recommendation from chat, but if no one tells me anything, then I will choose, I think, I will not tell you what I will choose yet, but I will choose the obvious. I will just say I am Hungarian, so I think you know what what track I will be choosing. So, but apart from that, we are waiting for people to join now. We have a lot of big attendance today. We have a pretty good attendance today, as we are now joining in the commentator box. Hello everyone.
Okay, hello.
Okay. Hello.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the wheel spin. Wait 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, and you also have the screen share as well, Kota.
Yeah, I will.
Yes, because
Okay.
then the viewers will have the
Luxury.
Tell me when you set up so you can see my screen.
Yes, I can see your screen share.
Okay. So, should I spin it now?
Yes, a beautiful
Yeah, I think
Latifi on my
Yeah.
screen.
I choose it. Let's go.
Okay.
Kota. It's time.
Let's spin it. 3, 2, 1.
The countdown was insane.
Oh,
Oh my
and
God,
it's Las Vegas, everybody. A very interesting track, for sure.
Yeah.
Right,
Well.
Well,
GG's. Las
hopefully
Vegas.
end in the barrier. And I would say,
Okay. Well, good luck, Akohor.
yeah,
commentary.
thank you. Good luck to you guys too, and
I'll enjoy it.
we will
The
see you
views
on
away.
track.
Yeah. See you after the race.
Yeah. Okay, so as you guys saw, it's going to be Las Vegas, the new US track of the season, the beautiful strip with the long straights. The Las Vegas strip. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, as some people might say. So it's going to be a short quali and then a 25 lap race, which will be, I mean, interesting for sure, but also it's going to be very hard for everyone, I think, because it needs to have a very specific setup and also a very specific driving style, which is going to be, I think, pretty hard for some people. So we are gonna start with 16 people attending. Also hello to every single viewer that is in. We have 10 concurrent viewers, and let's head into the Mr. Track of Las Vegas. It was almost my choice, but it was Las Vegas. I think it couldn't have been better, because this is a very beautiful sight to see, with the Aria Hotel and every single thing. We have even Paris, a little bit of Paris here with the Eiffel Tower, as we're gonna see what will happen here of course, as I said before, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So I think there might be some crashes here. Also, it could be 4 wide because it's a long straight, and it's also a very wide straight, if I say so. Even though it is a track that is in the streets or street circuit, it is pretty wide in the well, it's pretty wide in the straights, not in the corners, but in the straights it's definitely pretty wide. And then so it's going to be pretty interesting. We saw in PSGL 4 wide through the Las Vegas strips. We saw in every single everywhere else. As we are going to not telemetry lap data and also a full track map, as we have a lot of people attending. Very good sight to see here. 16 people attending this race, as we are heading into this very interesting one. It's going to be a pretty hard thing to do for the drivers, as Thanos said in the chat, that I saw it only now. It's going to be pretty hard to know where to brake, because of course they didn't know that it's going to be Las Vegas, and they have to adjust every single their driving style and everything to the to this track. It's going to be a very interesting race. It is going to be a restart after qualifying because of settings bugging. As I think that not Lejour, but Powertwan. Oh, someone's already in the wall. Vassa, who's in the inters, is already in the wall. Yes, Tratracer is the first one out on his outlap. As we can see in this very long straight, the upside down spig back is, I mean, beautiful, but it is also very long, and it takes so much ERS up if you go on overtake mode. So it will be also, that will be pretty hard to adjust and go as it would be to everyone. As now Tratracer is going to start the first lap of this qualifying session. A little bit, I think, too much curb usage, as that was an invalidation, so we're not gonna see that. I think Marius is the second one. The championship leader is now gonna go for his first laps in the Las Vegas circuit. Now on to turn 3 and 4, and this is a very tricky section because there's almost a chicane like corner. I mean, it's not a chicane like corner, it is a chicane, as you can see, with the Las Vegas sphere smiling down upon the drivers. I think Kota is on his outlap. Yes, Kota is on his outlap, but back to Marius. Now going up to the end of sector 2 and on to the last, not last straight, but a very long straight. Up to now reaching the rev limiter at 8 and up to 350 kph. That's a beautiful sight to see what these cars can do. As Marius is gonna now go for the end of the finish, the finish straight, and it's gonna go across the line. It will be a 130.835. He goes across the line. As Kota is now pushing as hard as he can on up after that provisional pole position in the race in this very interesting circuit. Oh, there's a big slide from Vasa, I think. Jens D-Mag up to third, I mean not up to third but down to third place, or is in third place. This is going to be, I think, just Pushy who's gonna be in the pits. Also Yastin boy going into pits too. But now back to Kota, who is going to now finish his lap. And let's see where he can place. It's going to be a 130.609, beating Marius by 2 and almost 2.5 tenths. It will be very hard to beat, probably. They are on the soft tires, of course. Pro Ultra gonna finish his lap too. Or 131.2. Just, I mean not just, but getting up in front of D-Mag. Gabby Plays is up to 6th place. And Harry is still 8. I mean, yes. Tratracer across the line and up to 7th place. He goes a 137.506. Definitely some improvement to find there. As who I predicted first is Thanos. From the predictions I did, I said it was a bold decision, but it was definitely a. I wasn't taking it seriously. I mean, maybe I was, but with the beautiful chrome livery as Powertwan goes 2nd fastest, and only 1/10 away from Marius, but he is up to 2nd. So I think yes, Thanos is ahead of Meshu. I mean, in only the track right now. As now Thanos is on the last push of the circuit. Let's see what his time's gonna be. It's definitely not gonna be a 130, maybe a 132 or 3. Going to be a 132.966, only good for 9th place. But now Meshu gonna start his launch down in the finish straight too. Is looking better than Thanos, but can he do better than Thanos? Yes, he can. A 131.766, and he is up to 7th place. Sir Piastri invalidated, and back to the pits he goes. Yes, Tim boy, didn't show that much from him this season, but can he pull out something this race? As he goes up to the end of sector 1, a little bit of an oversteer moment there. Not having any purple sectors though in the Alpine. He's leading the constructors right now. Oh, and we saw Vasa, I think. Yes, Vasa, definitely Vasa, going into the wall. It's very interesting what he's doing right now, but I mean, I don't know. He's in the Quacksauber. We don't know much of anything here. Stretchacer is on a, I mean, invalidated is a lap, of course, but he is on a, he was on a probably a push lap. As I think he's gonna go again and try to maybe beat Kota, as he will go back into the pits, and I was wrong. So, okay, now let's see Meshu also going in the pits. Kota is the one man who will go out and will try to improve even more on his lap. Also Marius, the championship leader right now, who's in 4th place on his outlap also. Taking it very slowly through the last corners, probably not using any DRS, but now he will put his DRS up to 100. Hot lap on probably, and overtake, not using any overtake before this start, but now he will, as the first corner is down and up to the second. This is a very tricky corner from my experience when I raced here. You have to be very careful with the throttle and the braking, because you can easily lock up or spin out in that situation, that corner. A big oversteer moment, but he saved it, and that's a 1.8 tenths improvement. Big lock up from him though. In the Las Vegas Sphere corners, I mean, I don't know if that's the name, but I will say it like that. The chicane there onto the end of sector 2. Now he goes only one left-hander now to go on that I mean, enormously large straight, as he's down by 3 tenths from his best lap. He is doing a 3.5 tenths improvement, which is a very good sign for him to see. He's only down by about 2 tenths, so it will be good for him if he could still get that improvement up even more. As now he's going for the last corner, this very fast corner, I mean full throttle corner. It's going to have 130.443, but let's see what Kota's gonna do. Nothing. He is invalidated his lap time. He still has some time, still has about 6 minutes left, but here Powertwan is gonna go fastest in the first sector. A big lookup from him too, but we saw that it's not gonna matter that much, because Marius was the guy who did that and still got provisional pole position. Yet also Pro Ultra in the Aston Martin, we didn't saw a lot from him yet, but let's see what can he do. I think he's in and out in lap, because he is having flashing red lights. Yes, he is in the lap. He goes, but back to Powertwan, I think. Yes, Powertwan onto the last corners of this this big circuit, as it's looking good for him. Looking good for him to get that provisional pole position. Even maybe it's gonna be a 130.313. It's going to be a 1/10 lead from Marius. That's a beautiful lap done by Powertwan in the Visa. But I think Kota's gonna have a talk still, and maybe try to get it away from him. Tratracer up by 2 tenths of a second. 2.5 actually, and on to the last straight he goes to. Last and first straight. It's looking quite good for him too. Maybe it's going to be a 130.234, and it's Tratracer who goes fastest overall. A beautiful lap from him too. Didn't know they could beat Powertwan that easily, but he is almost up by 1/10 from Powertwan. So that's a beautiful lap done, as Thanos have gone 7th fastest in the leaderboard. Pro Ultra now on his in-out lap. Sorry, Gabi, he's into his in-lap. I think Harry will be the one to start his lap first out of these people. As Harry now looking for improvement 3/10 away from Yestin Boy, which he could try to get. It's going to be pretty hard for him to do, I think. So we'll see what he can do. 1/10 up from his time, which is quite good. As he is now on to this long straight. Bro, something happened with him. It's so that it seemed that something happened with him because he caused a yellow flag. He's just going very slowly in 5th gear. Interesting to see. Harry is still looking for that improvement. Maybe not for 1st place, but definitely still trying to push as much as he can to get that time that he wants. Pros are gonna start his lap now, as Harry goes up to 12th placed, beating Yestin Boy. He is quite a big margin away from Gabby. But let's switch to Pro Ultra, whose wing is gone, the end plate is gone on his plate, probably spun. Would be good for a replay, but we unfortunately cannot see that. As Marius is also on his outlap now. Will he take that provisional pole position away? But the one man who I'm excited to see is Mr. Quota, who is only now coming out of the pits. It is a risk, I think, a pretty risky thing, because he is the last in the pack of the people who's coming out of the pit. So it will be interesting to see if he gets, pushed or impeded, because there's a lot of drivers who is not in the league, that the first 4 or 5 is really going for it. But he is quite like trying to be in that sort of stuff, you know. Maybe not trying to get impeded that much though. As Marius is going to be one of the first to go across the line and start his lap. Let's see if he can improve in Sector 1, or maybe even get a purple Sector 1. Yes, he can. He's up by 1/10 of a second from his previous lap. No lock up from him right now in that chicane. But now on to the end of the Sector 2. This pretty fast left corner, but also 90-degree turn, still up by 1/10. If he keeps that up, it's still not going to be enough for P1, but he could get P2 with that, and I think that would be a pretty good finish for him also. As now he's going to go for the end of the straight. It's looking good for him. He's looking good for the last corner. It's going to be a 1:30.252, only about 20,000 of a second he's down by from Tratracer, but Tratracer is still keeping his still keeping it good. As Meshu is now also looking for the improvement from 8th place up. He goes to 7th. Not going to be quite enough though. Jens though, the other Ferrari off the track. But Thanos is the one who's looking for an improvement, trying to live up to the commentators, so mine expectations. Up to 7th place he goes, just beating out Thanos D-Mag also across the line, 8th place. And then we have Kota, who's retired from the session, but Power10 goes fastest overall, and that's a pole position for Power10. It looks like, yes, it will be. The other Kickstarters not beating him, and Power10's first, I think, first pole position of the season. A beautiful lap by him after being behind Track Tracer for a while. The last lap is the one he come and makes it happen. The smiley face is looking down at him of what has he done. A beautiful lap by Power10 as we have the pole position. As Marius said, top 3 is within half a tenth, so that is absolutely just shows that the top 3 is very close to each other, and it's a very close battle. But also Mr. Kota is only 4 tenths away, and Jens is only 9. Which is, I mean, a pretty big difference, but still within a second of each other. The first 5 are. Thanos is only missed, or I don't know who was 5th, but he only missed out on a lot. As we are gonna restart now, I'm just gonna broadcast the chaos that happened. As we are gonna restart the lobby, and everyone is going to be in the same position that they finished in quali. And of course this is not a real start, but as you could see, the last places at the end is going to be in the oh Jesus Christ, I didn't know that could happen. What the hell happened there? How? So back to what I was saying, the last places on the grid is into the corner. Jesus Christ, into the corner. What? How? Into the corner of the last corner of the last straight. So that could be a harder start for the people that are in last place for them to start and maybe gain some positions. It will be, I think, not too hard, but it will be a little bit harder than usual for them to really just start it out correctly and good. So yeah, as you can see, DMX, the rule enforcer, really trying to take out everybody. As we're not gonna see this sight, hopefully not this race, but yeah. Sir Piastri, hopefully he retires. Oh, okay, here you go. And that's a Lando Norris accident, and yeah. Thanos is the last one sending. I don't think we're gonna get a podium here. Will we? That would be interesting if we do. I guess Sir Piastri won it. We're not gonna see the site. Of course we're not gonna see the site, but yeah. As we are gonna restart this race. We want to advance. This would be crazy if this happened in the real race, if everybody DNF'd. That would be cinema, of course, but of course it would be a pretty bad broadcast. But yeah. As we are gonna get this and restart. I'm going to go on mute a little bit. I don't know when we're starting, but hopefully within a reasonable time. Because I do not want to wait that much. As I said before, it is going to be a 25 lap race, which is going to be, I mean, it's a 50% race, it's going to be pretty long. Hopefully we have some action. A lot of overtaking could be done, I think, because of course not in sector 1 and 2, but in sector 3 there could be a lot of overtaking be done in that long straight. The Las Vegas Strip could be a very good overtaking opportunity to go and to just go four wide, honestly, because you can't really, if you're in the inside line, you could also it's not 100% that you will be the first one to go out in that very tight chicane like corner where you could just go straight, but you cannot go 4 wide there. Maybe 2 wide, but that is still very hard to do. Sorry for the mic. That is still very hard to do for a driver to go even 2 wide there in that corner, because normally in the racing line you just go through, like it's not even that you don't even need to steer that much. You just go through the that corners. So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting race, I think, if the top 3 stays together. But as you could saw, within a half a tenth, half a tenth, it is very close to each other, every single everybody. So it will be interesting to see, for sure. and I don't know when we're starting, but hopefully soon. Because we are losing retention one by one. But now we are ready. We're gonna be starting in about 10 seconds. As we're gonna start and go for the race of this Mr. Check, which is Las Vegas right now. Very, very good thing to hear that we are going racing. There's only 2 viewers now, thanks for watching, of course. We lost a lot of retention. And for the new viewers, thank you very much for being here and welcome. So we are going to start. Just a bit after Just Push decided what tires he's gonna use. As now on to the strategies we go. I'm gonna look at race director a little bit. It seems that everybody on the medium still. It's probably gonna change a little bit. Maybe not. Because I'm not sure what the tire temps are here. And also I'm not sure. What is Pro Ultra 16th? That is not correct. Also Thanos is 6. I think Pro Ultra got a little bit, I mean... Min Wasser, okay. Yeah, so Vassa is the only one who's, as you said that Gabor, Vassa is the only one who's not in the not on the mediums, so it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what he can do, but yeah, as we are just waiting for this thing to start. 3, 4 and 5 red lights, and we are on the way. Powerton gets a great start, but Just Push and Harry is up to what is happening, but Powerton is still first. Okay, then what happened here? Why does it say that Just Push and Harry is... Okay, anyways, Powerton is still in first place. Behind him is Tratracer and then Kota, and then Marius is up to 4th, I think. Tratracer up to 2nd place. No, there was a fight between those two. Okay, now everything is correct now. Thank the Lord, honestly. As it is going to be a great thing. Meshu going for the move on his teammates, side by side they go. Now they will have to battle it out for that 5th place. Onto the long straight we go, but Meshu tucks back behind his teammate Jens and will look for the opportunity somewhere else. Gubby plays and Harry battling it out, or battled it out at least for a little bit, and Gubby plays still keeps his 11th position. As we can see that Kota and Tratracer has switched positions. Now Marius is also going for the outside, and he goes or tries to go around him. Now Marius has the inside line, tucks back behind Tratracer though, poor approach up to 6th place from a last place on the grid. What is happening here? A very good comeback from Protra. As he's up to 6th place, Thanos down to 12th, and DMAC also down to 13th place. Which is, I mean, not ridiculous, but pretty not that good for them. As Lejour makes the overtake up to 8th place. He goes trying to look at who is closer. Protra now chasing down Meshu for that 5th place. His deserved 6th place is back for him. He is now only 4 tenths away from Meshu also. Meshu is very far behind, not very, but far behind Marius, about 2 seconds away from Marius. He goes Piastri and Vasa, so also both of them battling it out. As Protra with DRS goes and up to 5th place. Now on to these front runners. They're all doing, I mean, the best they could. They bring in fastest laps. Thread Chaser with the fastest lap of the race. As you can see, Meshu is still fighting for that. Goes around the outside. A little bit of a contact between the Protra and Meshu, but it's not gonna scare away Meshu, as we're on Halloween, so he already got that away. Not gonna look for the overtake yet. I'm gonna show his nose, I think, a little bit maybe to Protra, that just let him know that he is there and he is ready to fight. So Lejour also looks into the inside, showing himself to Jens. He is there as Jens gonna now. Will he look for the overtake on Meshu? No, he won't. He will have DRS and could be having ERS. Yes, he is on overtake on for Jens and both. I think Meshu also gotta be, as Harry gets a 3-second time penalty. As Meshu goes and overtakes Protra for 5th place. And now these three are very close to each other. Also Thread Tracer now trying to look for the position away from Kota. Little bit of contact. It is very I mean, risky in that situation. Thread Tracer still side by side with Kota. Now gets the overtake done. As Gabi has also now up to 10th place. There's a front wing missing, or end plate missing from somewhere. It looked like a kick Sauber, as D-Max is in the wall and he lost it going out of the corner. That is I mean, a little bit comedic for him. D-Mac down to 13th place. But Thanos is in 11th. I mean, he's first if we take 10 places away. But now these three are, I mean, going farther and farther away from 5th place, which was Meshu, and 3.5 seconds away from them now. Both, all of them having DRS, but here is the one we need to look at this fight. Jens very close to Protra, and now Lejour also joins in the conversation, as he is now very close. Thanos and Gabi battling it out for that 10th place. The points that they want is absolutely crucial for both their championships. But Gabi now looks for the inside and makes the move. Little bit of contact between those two. Also Gabi locked up. But now approach, and Meshu has switched positions again after that DRS straight. But now Lejour is also even closer than before to both Jens, Meshu and Procher. Because of Meshu and Procher fighting, they probably slowed down a little bit, and Lejour took that opportunity to go and take that and just get even closer. Now only 3/10 away as Thanos gets a 3-second time penalty. 3 seconds, I mean almost the same, but Threadchaser now going to go for an overtake, and he's done it. Threadchaser goes up to the first place, and that's a new race leader in this Grand Prix. Dakota with a big contact between Gabby and Thanos still battling it out. Back to Kota. Big contact with the wall going out the corner. I mean, he's lucky that he didn't get any damage, but now he is I mean, falling a little bit behind, it seems like. No, it doesn't seem that he has damage, but maybe some tire wear problems or something. Also, Marius is falling a little bit behind, it seems. As now everybody seems to have settled down in their position. Threadchaser has incredible pace, considering that he already pulled the 6/10 gap away from Powertram, and also kind of losing. I mean. Maybe it seems that Powertran was literally just saving his battery or something, because it was very, I mean, it was very interesting to see, because he pulled a 5-6 gap. As Procher and Meshu battling it out in that corner where we saw a F1 car upside down in this game, but now Procher has the DRS, and back to 5th place he go. It seems that Meshu didn't learn from the last lap, because I think Procher did the same. We couldn't see really what was happening between them, but Procher again did the same as last lap, where he overtook Meshu for 5th place. As now Meshu looks for the inside. I saw them side by side a little bit there. So now Meshu is way closer than before, but Procher doesn't have any single I think ERS, and there's 3 wide into there, but Procher again 3 wide. Lejour up to 6th place. Will he be up to 6th place? They're still side by side. There's 2 Ferraris helping each other a little bit, and as now Lejour goes down to 8th place again, or back to 8th place, but Jens going in to the pits and gets a 10-second time penalty. That is unfortunate to see from him. Unfortunate for him, that's a 10-second time penalty, going into pits for speeding. As also D-Mac goes in the pits, doesn't get a 10-second though. He's going to switch to the hards also. Was this in the strategy? I'm not sure, but if it were, then it must be a great strategy because everybody is doing it. Now Threat Tracer back to this fight. Threat Tracer down to second place again, but very close to Power 20, a little bit, you know, a oversteer moment though for him, coming out the corner a little bit sideways, but now side by side with Power 20 and gets the overtake done. Also Marius looks for the inside, doesn't find anything though, as Master Court still keeps his place. Now Lejour is up to 6th place, of course from Jen spitting and Meshu not defending enough, or just not having DRS unfortunately for him. Vasa and Just Pushy battling it out for that 12th place. Both not really getting that DRS open, but Just Pushy gets the 12th place. Gets 12th place away from Vasa, but Vasa does is saying no to that, goes to the inside, or at least looked there. As that, how is T-Mac down to 14th place? I'm sorry, but how is he's down? What? Okay. As now we can see it's a full course yellow and the safety car is out. Harry DNF'd and the safety car is out. Now it's a great opportunity for everyone to pit. I don't know why it doesn't say safety car, but it says caution sector 3. It's a full course yellow, and everybody has now the opportunity to get a, I mean, not free pit stop, but almost a free pit stop. It drastically changes the time from a pit stop, as we can see. Threat Tracer and Power 20, Mr. Quota, Marius, Pro just didn't catch up yet, but until Marius, everybody is in the pits. As the leader and Power 20, also Mr. Quota changing it to hards. Threat Tracer, both Power 20 changing their tires to the hard tires. Threat Tracer still keeps his position, and the positions are still the same as they were. Everybody is pitting to the hard compound tires. Thanos also in the pits, as Meshu overtook Lejour in the pits. Probably a better pit stop for him. Thanos also, oh yeah, Jens serving his penalty. That's a long wait, but Ghana now he changed his tires back to the mediums, which is, I mean, an interesting strategy choice. Of course, Just Pushy is also going in the mediums and changing a front wing. D-Mac now up to 13th place. Also Just Pushy up 1 place also. As Threat Tracer still leading the pack. Still leading the pack, Threat Tracer, as the, oh, I think we saw just pushing in the barriers. Oh no, he's almost in the barriers. Oh, this is interesting to see. Okay, he's back on his feet and ready to go now. This is very interesting. we saw the Las Vegas Sphere really looking for stars more than anything. Just Pushy getting a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Now everybody will have the chance to, I mean, redeem themselves from the start and maybe gain some positions. Just Pushy is again in pits. He could be getting lapped by the safety car even. Thomas is the only one with a penalty right now in this in this grid, which is a large grid, of course, and the DMAG is down to 13th place, which is, I mean, unbelievable considering that he is 7th in the championship right now and his team is tied to 1st place. It doesn't seem that he's doing a lot for the team right now, but it's his own little reality sometimes that he's like Tsunoda. I just saw a picture of Tsunoda. He's like Tsunoda. He could be the greatest of all time and could get a top 5 finishes or top 7 finishes, but he could be just absolute, I mean, not the greatest, definitely, just dog shit a little bit, and he could be, sometimes he's not that very good at tracks, definitely. Sometimes he is good though, and he's gaining consistent points race after race, but sometimes he's not. Because Zandvoort, he got 6th place. He was also very good there, but I think his mistake is that he makes a lot of mistakes. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, it's he sometimes does mistakes that he shouldn't do, and as we saw in this race too, he spun out after turn 2. Of course it's a very hard braking, I mean not braking zone, it's kind of a braking zone, a very hard corner, fast right-hander. As a driver for a team that is leading the championship, I'm not sure if that's coming off as a good light whatsoever, but I guess that he sometimes performs really good. I'm not saying that he doesn't, but his teammates are the guys who literally keeps the championship alive, the constructor championship alive. Sometimes more than other, as you can see, Illusion, as you could see, Illusion is 2nd in the standings, and also now Kota. But back to the racing, as a safety car is in this lap, and Threat Racer will be the one who starts this Grand Prix again, and will start the pack, the Wolf pack, if I can say that, start the race again. As you can see on the board, it's going to be green light, and Threat Racer started right away, getting power not having a great reaction. Was Marius now going inside Mr. Quota and gets the overtake done. Something's happening here, not sure what. Meshu up to 5th place, Leisure up to down to 6th. Yes, Timboy is up to 7th place. What has happened? Thanos is down to 14th place from 8th, losing a end plate, and now on to the end, or now down to last place. Just Pushy and Proach. Proach is also in 13th place. What has happened in the start? It could be great if we get a replay, but in this game it's not possible because EA didn't decide that it should be getting. We should be getting that. But Treacherous and Powertwan really going for that. Going for those. How do I say? Overtaking opportunities, but Marius and Powertwan now side by side as they will battle out for 2nd place. It looks like Treacherous is putting Powertwan, but side by side they go, and that's not gonna be good for Marius getting the outside line. Kota is also there to maybe catch some leftovers from a battle, but now it's not gonna be leftover, it's more gonna be fresh meat for Mr. Kota. Goes side by side with Marius, with the Alpine boy, and this is a very great fight to see. A little bit of a contact, Marius pushing almost into pushing Mr. Kota into the wall, but it's at the end it's going to be great, as you can see, 3 wide, and Jens getting away with the best position, but D-Max still, I think he's still battling with Yastin boy. D-Max up to 9th place. All the bad things I talked about him, he's proving me wrong right here, and he's climbing up the leaderboard a little bit. Sir Piastri is also in 8th place. I don't know how that happened, and also Yastin boy is in 10th. I don't know how that happened or how that's possible, but it is possible. And as we can see that everybody is now getting settled down in their positions, but Marius is not going to be a great example of that, because he will look and tries to go for the outside, switches down back to the inside line, and that's a overtake done from Marius. Oh no, Marius also gets 2nd place. Chatracer losing out 1st place. Probably a mistake happened there, as mistake happened, and he's down to 3rd place. But what is happening here? Gabby is up to 10th. Also Thanos up to 12th place. Oh, and that's a big lockup, and he's in the wall. Gabby has lost a lot of positions there. Yes, Timboy is still keeping up in 10th place, but now makes a mistake, or let's buy Thanos up to 10th place with a penalty, of course, as Marius is now not gonna have DRS from Powertwan in this long straight, but Chatracer will, and that's an overtake done. And now I think Chatracer will look for that 1st place. Of course he will, but it's going to be very hard for him because he has pressure from behind, pressure. As Powertwan goes fastest, what a lap on those hard tires. He is now 2 seconds away from these front runner boys, as everybody is pretty close, only 4 tenths. He's about 4/10 away, but Leisure now probably has much more DRS than Meshu. Looks for the inside and not finding anything, any overtaking opportunities. Now, though, what happened? He's taking his line and being patient as much as he can. He's just gaining and gaining as there's something happened here. Just Pushy is in the wall, and he is out of this session. Yes, Timboy trying to get out there. I don't know if he... Yeah, yes, he will. Yes, Timboy from 11th place. Now down to 13th. Back to these front runners. Leisure 4/10 away from Meshu. Now only 1/10. Now gets the overtake done. Also gets Marius gets the overtake. Little bit of a slip up there. Tracer back up to 2nd place. Now Kota catches the opportunity also. Little bit of contact pushing from Kota. Now Kota will also look for 2nd place. Goes side by side. Marius gets a big oversteer. Still side by side Kota and Tracer as the Red Bull gets 2nd place, but now Tracer with the DRS and he's back to his original position. They are very close though. Oh, and Marius saves one of the best saves I ever seen, probably apart from Max Verstappen in Hungary, but that's another question. Marius back on his feet, but lost about 2/10 I think there from that slide. Stimboy in the pits though. At Mr. Quota and Tratracers in the wall. What has happened there? Tratracer from going 2nd now down to 8th place, and he is and Leisure up to 2nd place. What has happened there? I mean, I think we saw it, but I'm not sure. I'm going to go here a little bit. I didn't saw, unfortunately, that good, but that is crazy. Mr. Quota not having any luck these past races, and now he's missing an end plate, and also goes back down to 5th place. Now D-Mag is very as I said, I think I jinxed D-Mag, but in a good way, because he's up to 7th place and he's looking for more, because he's only 4/10 away from Jens. That is crazy. I definitely, I think, jinxed him in a good way. Tracer now in the pits, and that is unfortunate for him too. From 2nd place he went down to 12th, and that is big points lost for Williams and also Red Bull, of course, and also Tracer. That is unfortunate for him. What has happened? We need to know. I just saw a big crash. Oh, what is happening? Pro Ultra into the wall. I don't know what's happening. Back to Leisure and Marius fighting. Mr. Kota gets a 3-second time penalty from the amount he's pushing, I can imagine. But Leisure now looking for that overtake. He's still having a very good race. He's up to 3rd place from the mistakes that Mr. Kota and Tracer has done. As now he is still battling for that podium. I mean, not battling for the podium, but battling for the 2nd step of the podium. Now we have Meshu though, who's in 4th place, looking for the leftovers from that fight, which he could find. I think Protra has retired from the session and has left the session, as Gabby is looking for that overthink, going too wide here. That's probably a warning for Gabby. Still going side by side, and Gabby gets the overtake done on Sir Piastri. Of course, not that big fight, because Sir Piastri has a penalty under his name. Now Power20 has gone, and he is very much away from this fight. Lejour and Marius is switch places, and Lejour goes up to 2nd place. I think this is his first race of VDRL. I'm not sure though if... Oh no, this is his 2nd, because he was in the Netherlands, maybe, but maybe in F124. Anyways, I'm not sure, but Lejour having a very good race here in Las Vegas. And also Sir Piastri and Gabby is fighting for 9th place, even though Sir Piastri has a 3-second time penalty. They are still battling and giving us a great, very great. Oh, and D-Mag and Mr. D-Mag up to 6th place, just right behind his teammate. Jens caught slacking a little bit, maybe, or maybe just didn't have DRS, and is down to 7th place. But D-Max, after I said every single bad thing about him, he's up to 6th place, and that's beautiful actually. But I don't know how he's done it again, but I guess we never know. Marius goes again, and up to 2nd place. I think this is like a DRS trick kind of, or DRS train kind of. Only 5 laps left, as Power20 is gonna cross into the 21st lap. And that is absolutely, I mean, great. It's only 4. As Lejour, Marius and Meshu still fighting for that podium finishing positions. Meshu, I think, if he just stays behind, this is what I would do as a not professional racer, but in this level of racer, because I've done this league. I'm out this level of pace, maybe a little bit slower, but that's apart from this thing. Meshu and I have not a similar racing style, but right now a similar racing style, because I would do the same thing as he's doing, just stay behind and just wait for the chaos to happen. Stretches retired from the session. Wait for the chaos to happen, and really just try to not getting any conflicts with these two. As we can see now, the two teammates are behind each other in this beautiful Red Bull. But Mr. Kota has a 3-second time penalty, so D-Mac could get a top 5. That is very interesting. As who is I think the stretchers are going slowly in there. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's it. Stretchers are. I was gonna cause any safety cars though. Infinity, it is Las Vegas. Yes, it is. I mean, some people's nightmares to race here. It's not them though. Maybe it is because there has been not a pretty big accident, I would say, so Treacherous and Mr. Kota colliding and going down places. Mr. Kota get the better end of it, but he's still missing a end plate. It's Gabby and Sir Piastri going for it on the track. Now here is where the magic happens. Mr. Kota and D-Mac both hitting the wall, I think. As I saw. Infinity, we don't know how Leisure is pre-free. It was, I think, because of the accident between Treacher and Mr. Kota. We don't know that though. As D-Mac goes up to 5th place after a major comeback. This is absolutely beautiful to see after I talked a lot of shit about him. But yeah, he's up to 5th place, and that is beautiful from D-Mac, from last on the grid to now 5th on top 5. As Jens going for the big sand, the Daniel Ricciardo sand, almost like a Daniel Ricciardo sand, but I don't think he needs to play that rough. But he is doing that though, as Gabi and Sir Piastri is still side by side and going for it for that 9th place. I mean, provisional 9th place. Sir Piastri would be 10th either way, but now it is a real fight. The show is on. Gabby just got a 10-second time penalty, 3-second time penalty, and it was not a real fight until this point, because Sir Piastri had a 3-second time penalty. Now both of them has, and it cancels at each other. So this is a real fight for 9th place, which we love to hear. Ooh, a little bit of a lock-up from Gabi there. As Mr. Kota and the D-Mac really just going at it for each other. Not really sure why, because they're teammates, but I guess though. Sir Piastri now has the DRS advantage, but it doesn't seem that he is really gaining that much time. They're still side by side through this corner, and oh, Sir Piastri not leaving any room, but still Gabi goes for that room and makes it stick. And now on to the penultimate lap they go, as they're still fighting each other. I think Jens, yes, he is in the pit wall, and that is unfortunate for him. What's happened, we don't know, but they definitely need a front wing now. Yes, as we can see, Sir Piastri and Gabi now battling for 8th place. Also Thanos going slowly. Yeah, Thanos going slowly for some reason, I'm not sure why. Was it an accident between Thanos and Jens? Because they were fighting before it, and yeah, it seems that Gabi is now out of contention from this 8th place. And Powertwan now crosses the line to go on to the end of the last lap of this race. And Leisure still is very close to Marius, and Meshu is still very close to Leisure and Marius. Both Thanos and Gabi is now going to go for their final laps of this race. We'll see at the end who will come out on top. But back to this front duo, or front trio, I say, as they are and now Thanos up to 7th place, holding back anything though. Leisure, I think, was very close to Marius in that corner, left corner, but you see, can he do anything in here? He will have the DRS, but will he have enough ERS to hold it? And now DRS open now, but we are going to see Power20 win his first ever race, I think, in VDRL. As in the mystery track, he done so well and got so far, and Power20 wins the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Marius is second, Meshu and Lejour battling it out for third place, and only 64,000 away. But Meshu gets Lejour gets third place, and Meshu is fourth. What an unbelievable finish. Mr. Kota is fifth, D-Mag is sixth. An unbelievable comeback from D-Mag also. But that is beautiful stuff from Power20, from Marius, from Lejour, from Meshu. Everybody really. Can we see Thanos gets seventh at the end, Serpiash is 8th, and then we have Gubby plays 10 at the 9th position. Vasa is 10th, didn't finish yet, now he does. Jens is 11th after a probable accident with Thanos, and Yestin Boy is in 12th place. But Power20 is the main man right here, right now, as Power20 wins his first ever Grand Prix in VDRL. What an beautiful race from him. The Dutch of Luxembourg, I don't know if he's Dutch or Luxembourg. He's from Dutch. He's from Netherlands or Luxembourg, but it seems that he's Luxembourg. He has won the race, both V-Cups on the podium, both Lejour and Power20. An absolute great weekend for the V-Cups, and also Marius in second place after a hard fight with them. As Lejour gets the cleanest driver, also the most overtakes, and the driver of the day is Gubby Plays, who came from 11th place to 9th place. But at the end is Power20, and then Marius, Lejour coming from 9th place, Meshu, then Mr. Kota, and then D-Mag is into 6th place. Thanos is 7th, Serpias 8th, Gabi is 9th, and then Vasa closing out the top 10 of this race. Now, hopefully, on to the interviews we go. Okay, it was a great race, but at the end, Power20 is the one who comes out on top and wins the race. So we are gonna wait for the interviews a little bit. Okay, now hopefully everyone who's in here wants to. I mean, everyone who wants to do interviews is in here. So, going down the order, Powerton is not here, but Marius is. Can you hear me good?
Yes.
Okay, now a beautiful fight between you and Lejour at the end, and also a great race for you. What is your thoughts on the entire race and the Mr. Trek?
Well, I think that half a tenth I was away from pole kind of cost me the win, but I seem to have pretty bad pace in the race. But I had low wings, so I could just defend.
Yeah, it was definitely a great fight to see between you and the Visa. So yeah, great race for you, and yeah, we'll hopefully see you next time also.
Yeah.
Okay, now going on to Meshu, who's the other person down the order who's here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, now Meshu coming from 8th place on the grid to up to 4th place and in the contentions for 3rd, and only 64,000 of a second away from Lejour in 3rd place. What is also your thoughts on the whole Mr. Trek and the at the end the finish at the end? What is your thoughts on that beautiful fight?
Well, all I can say, Vegas is a horrible track, but the fights were good at all. I was like just trying to not get wing damage or something like that. I had like good balance with Pro Ultra at the start. The safety car kind of saved me, and then I had good luck with Quota and Track Racer, like crashing into each other. Got some places. I saved ERS till the end, but wasn't able to manage to get that P3 or P2, but good fights.
Not today, you got the P3, but it was very, very close, and we know that you are a very fast driver, so a very good job for you too, and we will see you next time in Qatar, hopefully.
Yep, thank you.
I think in Qatar, yes. So now on to the 5th place finisher, Mr. Kota. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, we saw an accident between you and Tretracer. We saw that you got a little bit, I think, oversteer and just crashed into Tretracer a little bit. Can you share your thoughts on that whole drama and everything between you and Tretracer?
Yeah, with Shot Racer, I had 2 incidents. One of them was in turn 1 when I was battling with Marius. I broke really late and hit Trash Racer, which made him lose a position. Yeah, that was just fully my fault. But the second incident, Trash Racer spun or had very big wheel spin, spun into me, and we both went into the wall, which completely ruined my chances at a podium. Yeah, if I qualified P1, which I should have, if I didn't invalidate my other laps, I was 5/10 up on my first lap, which would have already gotten me pole, and on my third lap as well, I could have gotten pole again, but I invalidated both of them, and then in the race, everyone was so aggressive, and yeah.
Yeah, not that lucky for you again. This season is not really the luckiest for you, but it was still a good race for you, I think. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, now Lejour has, or I don't know how to say your name, but can you hear me? Lejour or Ellie Y.
Lejo.
Can you? We can't really hear you. Can you come?
What? Hello.
Okay, hello. A great race for you to up to P3 from P9 on the grid. What is your thoughts on the whole race and the end with end battle with Meshu?
Well, everything was very fun, honestly. From the start, I thought I would have a little bit less pace. It turned out it was a little bit better than expected, so I'm happy with that. Honestly, didn't think I would get a podium. And then it was fun as well because it was some strategic decisions. I tried slowing down a little bit Meshu so it wouldn't overtake me on the DRS straights, but I had at the same time to stay with Mario, so it was a bit technique. So really fun overall.
That's great to hear that you you thought that it was very good. I think it was very good too. So a P3 finish for you. Very great job, and yeah, we'll see you next time here again.
Thanks.
Okay, now on to the last interview. D-Meg, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, so a very good race for you from P7 to P6, but at the start of the race you went down to about P13, I think, if I remember correctly. So a big comeback for you too, and I almost thought you would get P5, but then I don't know if something happened or was it just team orders, but yeah, just can you share your thoughts on the whole race and the end and what has happened at the end with that?
Yeah, well, turn one was just really annoying for me. I thought I made it through, but then by the time I get to the apex, there's a car and it's just rammed me off the road, and then I'm spinning out, and it damaged my tires as well quite badly. So it made a potential. It could have been easily a one stop if that safety car had came out earlier. Ended up doing a two stop, but had a very short stint on the first set of hards, and then at the end of the race, it was just, it's trying to maximize the points for Quota. Now he's also new to the team. He was in Mercedes, and I just want him to try and get that championship for Red Bull and also for himself. So yeah, just let him get the P5 to get as many points for him as possible. But overall, I think it was a pretty good comeback from turn one, which I thought it was over. I couldn't get over it, but yeah, P6 is good points and a good result. So hopefully we can maximize next time.
Yeah, it's good to hear that you're trying to help your teammate get the championship and the constructors for the team. It's a very nice. It's a very nice gesture to do that. Well, great job to you two, and hopefully we'll see you next time.
Yep.
Okay, now thank you everybody for joining us this weekend too for the round 7 of VDRL, the Mr. Check, which came out to be Las Vegas. Then a very good racing this weekend. Hopefully we will see you next time too in Belgium. It was not Qatar, in Belgium at the 8th and 10th of November. Belgium, it's a very good track. So thank you everyone for watching again. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.